Good morning, everybody. It's Tuesday. I'm pretty tired. uh, so, as I told you in the chat, we had a very successful project for Awesome. Like I said, we crossed the $3 million mark, before the live stream ended. The Tiltify is still up, and today has crossed the $3.2 million mark. It's only up for another few hours, I don't know, 16 hours or something left on it as we speak, I guess. Hold on, I have to shut the door because someone came in and left it open again. Lindsay. Sir. Rude. So I am very tired. I mean, that's a long time to sort of be in one go, you know. Like I said, I'm moderated for about 35 plus hours out of the 48, like not 35 hours in a row. I stopped to sleep twice, but 35 hours total, 35 something, and so I mean that's probably the most effort I will expend in one weekend until next project for Awesome. So I'm pretty tired. I'm still recovering. I haven't really done anything at all since it stopped. I gotta get it together though, because tomorrow we start the vetting process for the charities. So I gotta get my brain functioning again. It was a good P4A though. Like, we raised a lot of money, and it was successful. We did have a few people wander into the chat to yell at us about, doing something frivolous while the world was burning, which, I mean, we expected, and we talked about it specifically in the mod chat before we started, but okay, what do we do with these people that are going to come in and yell at us for being, for doing a silly live stream while bad things are happening in the world? But, there were actually fewer of those people than I expected, which is nice. And we dealt with them pretty quickly and went back to doing the work, which was the important thing, because I mean, yes, we were doing a silly frivolous live stream, but the silly frivolous live stream was in service of raising money to help people and do things, good things in the world. That's the whole point of it. So we did the thing. It was really fun and really tiring, but really fun. So I'm glad that we managed to get through it and managed to raise so much money. That was a big surprise, I think, to everyone. I mean, not a huge surprise in some ways, because never underestimate Nerdfighteria. You would think that John would have learned by now. It's been 15 years, but I think we did not expect to raise quite so much money. So it was a very nice surprise that we did. Sorry, I feel like I'm just kind of rambling. I'm having a hard time focusing. My brain is kind of mushy. My body's kind of mushy too. Everything is just sort of limp and tired at this point. But yeah, I don't know. It went well. I'm glad that we had such a good P4A, and we as a moderator, it went surprisingly smoothly. we had like none of the really bad stuff that occasionally pops up, because like we get like spam bots and there were a few years there where we got some really nasty stuff coming up in the chat, like some very bad people showing up in the chat and saying bad things, and we had to ban them really quickly. Surprisingly little of that. Surprisingly, we did have some like spam bots that kept showing up, but we took care of those pretty quickly. We have a really good mod team, so that makes it nice. And overall, it just went pretty well and was effective, which is the most important thing. We raised a lot of money in a very short period of time, and that is very satisfying. And it's going to go to a lot of very good causes, which is extremely satisfying. So, yeah, I don't have anything else to talk about. I realize I'm just talking about P4a, which I've already talked about in the chat. But like, I don't have anything else to talk about because like that is literally all I have done. Basically since I spoke to you last. And it's probably all I'm going to really be doing for the next week too, because the next week is advisory board stuff, vetting the charities and everything. So yeah, that's what I've been doing with my time this week. I know there's a lot of bad stuff going on. I don't know exactly specifically what bad stuff is going on because I have not looked at the news in, since Friday, because I've been staring at a live stream. And then, since it ended, I have basically just been kind of a puddle on my bed. So, I don't know exactly what has happened in the last few days, but, I realize the world is not amazing right now, but it was very nice just for a couple of days to like feel like people were trying to make a difference and make things better and like help people. So it was a good project for Awesome. I think for a lot of people in a lot of ways, like I think it was a good project for Awesome. So I hope that the rest of you are doing well. I hope your weeks have gone well. I hope that you have, found some spot of joy somewhere. I love you all very much. And Minerva, get your head off the keyboard. Imagine what it was like trying to do 48 hours of live stream with a cat's head on your keyboard. It was an experience. Don't do it. If you turn the other direction and put your head back on the keyboard, that does not make it better. Please don't put your head on the keyboard. It makes it extremely difficult. Okay, so as I was saying, I love you all very much. I hope you are doing well this week, and I will see you next week. Don't forget to be awesome.